Hey, it's Z for Out of This Binary, and today we're talking about family. So, I'm not really sure what I should say about family. Let's talk about my family, because I don't know what else to talk about. My family is pretty accepting. Not everyone knows, but a considerable amount of people know. So, like, for my immediate family, it's just me and my mom. And my mom, like, when I was first, like, questioning gender in general, I would talk to her about it because I didn't really have anyone else to talk about it with. And this was before I was even, like, before I even thought that I was trans, maybe. So I think that she might have had, she definitely had like some warning when I was asking questions about like transgender people and how gender worked and stuff. So I wonder if it would have gone differently if I hadn't talked to her about these things before and I had just suddenly like came out to her without talking about these things first, without any sign, you know? But anyway, she was, in the beginning, it was like she didn't really get it, but she was accepting, and she said, you know, that she'll, like, accept me, you know, no matter my gender or sexuality, which is great. I'm lucky. There was a while, there came a point in time where I asked her to use my pronouns and like not refer to me in a feminine way, and she tried, but she had a struggle with it, and then eventually she gave up, and she told me that she gave up, and she said that there was so much other things that she had to deal with at the time that she felt like she should concentrate on those instead of, she said she was like beating herself up every time she misgendered me. And I didn't really understand how stopping trying would make her feel better if she was feeling guilty. But I was just like, whatever, I don't want to fight about it. So, very recently, like, well, not very recently, like, maybe 2 months ago, she suddenly told me that she was ready to start trying to use my pronouns again. And, she's been trying ever since then. She forgets, but she's trying, which I guess is what matters. I think the next people I told my family was one of my aunts and uncles. And my aunt and uncle, they're my youngest aunt and uncle, and they're the most, like, I don't know, my other aunts and uncles, well, okay, so my family is kind of all over the world, and the aunts and uncles that live in the US, they are like, most of them, they have children, they live a very like American dream suburban life, and I've never heard them like, I've never known them to express any political stances And like, this isn't the case for all my aunts and uncles who live in other places, but these are the people that I see most often. So out of the aunts and uncles who live in the US, this aunt and uncle whom I'm talking about are the youngest, and they do like, they express like very liberal views. And so I felt like it would be okay to talk to them about it. So I talked to them about it when I was questioning, and this was like a few years ago, and it came up because we were talking about colleges, and I was saying that I didn't want to go to a women's college, and I said it was because I'm not sure that I'm actually a woman. I kind of talked to them about it, so they knew that I was like questioning. And yeah. But so for a long time it was only like my mom and that aunt and uncle who knew. But this summer I went on vacation and I went to visit many of my aunts and uncles in the US, and what happened was the aunt and uncle who already knew, they told me that my mom had called them to talk about like me visiting them, and said that I might want to talk about gender stuff. And they said that my mom like talked to them about things that were going on with me, and I was kind of, and they said that my aunt and uncle said that they think that my mom told my other uncles. So because of that, I like came out to one of my uncles, because I felt like if he was gonna know, like I wanted it to be on my terms, because I told him, and not because my mom told him without my permission. And turns out, like I tried to figure out if she had told him already, and he like didn't really want to say exactly what she told him. So I just like was like, fuck it, and I just came out, and it turned out that she didn't tell him anything. So that whole situation frustrated me. And then I was thinking about coming out to my other uncle, but I figured my mom probably didn't tell him either, and I should come out on my own time, and not when I feel pressured to do it by the circumstances. And I wasn't really feeling like, yeah. And another reason why I was thinking about coming out to them is because I just couldn't, like, it was because this past year I've spent most of my time either with my mom or with my friends who all know that I'm non-binary. And so I couldn't stand like spending a bunch of time with people who I know saw me as a girl and were calling me a girl, like girl things. And I just was really apprehensive. It made me feel dysphoric. So that was what happened, and it turns out that actually last night I was talking with my brother, who doesn't live with us, never lived with me and my mom, but he lives in a different country. And I was talking to him, and I actually came out to him and he took it really well. He didn't even ask any sort of like ignorant, like hurtful questions, or say something like like, are you sure that you're not just like making it all up, or are you sure that this isn't just some delusion or something like that? So that went well, and he agreed to like use my pronouns and not refer to me as a girl. And I mean, like, right now I might seem kind of like a flat affect. It's because I'm really tired, but I am really happy about it. Yeah, so that's all. That's something about all my family members who know. And you know, no one like told me that I need to, I don't know, I need to like stop doing this, or that I'm a freak or anything like that. And my family is pretty liberal, I guess. So it wasn't like I was expecting that, but with my mom, I can't really predict how she's going to respond to things, so I guess it's good that I kind of like unknowingly hinted to her before I came out, so I had like an idea that she wouldn't react badly. Okay, I think that's all I have to say. Sorry if this video was kind of bleh. I'm really tired. Okay, so I'll see you next Saturday. This has been Z for Out of This Binary. Bye.